Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited about today's video because it's definitely a little bit different than my usual video. What I wanted to do was to share with you what I eat in a day. So obviously it's gonna be based on my goals. Might not be the same thing that you're working towards, but I just wanted to give you the inspiration that whatever you're trying to achieve in your fitness journey, you can tailor it and you can make it work. So basically that's what I'm trying to do. Also wanted to make it clear to you guys what I'm trying to achieve so that you understand why I eat the way that I do. I am trying to reduce my body fat percentage and increase my muscle mass. With that said, I make a priority to incorporate high protein at each meal. I reduce my calories just to be in a deficit because I'm not trying to lose weight. I just need to be slightly in a deficit so that I reduce the body fat percentage. And I also try to eat everything healthy, everything organic. I try to not to eat a lot of sugar. A lot of the stuff that we think it's healthy already has sugar, like my granola, my yogurt, all that stuff has already added sugar. So I am not gonna add more sugar, obviously, and I'm gonna avoid things that are super high in sugar, like cakes and cookies and things like that. So I definitely avoid those. You will not see those in my video for the day, in considering what I ate yesterday. But also I want you to know that it doesn't mean I never eat these things. I do eat that sometimes. Friday nights we get pizza. Like I eat things that are not considered healthy sometimes because I like them, because I want to make my life easy sometimes, and it's easier to pop some empanadas as I did yesterday in the oven and have that for a meal. So it's all about having that balance, being kind to yourself, not restricting calories, and being very consistent with your workouts as well, so that you're actually getting the results that you want. So this video is going to be just very short with some clips, very short clips of what I made for my meals yesterday. I did not plan anything. I just went with what I had in the fridge that fit the bill for the day, and that was the plan. So I'm going to share with you now, and then I think I want to make a part 2 of this video and show you how my workout routine looks like, so that you have an idea what I'm eating during the day, but you also have an idea of how I work out and how I stay fit. I'm not, like I said, I'm a goal weight. I'm not trying to lose any weight. I definitely always try to be stronger, so I'm trying to gain more muscle, and I am trying to reduce my body fat, because as I get older, my body wants to hold on to fat a little bit more, and I just like to be lean. That's just kind of the body that I feel more comfortable in, and that's totally okay. You might like to be very lean, you might like to be curvy, you may like a little more cushion. Like, it does not matter. What matters is that you achieve the body that you want and that makes you happy, and that you walk into life with confidence that you look and feel the way that you want to do. So with no more delay, here's some of the clips, and I will share a few more things about why I ate that, so that you understand where I'm coming from. Okay, thanks for watching and enjoy the videos.
Good morning, guys. Just wanted to show you how I make my matcha in the morning. So I just woke up about 10 minutes ago, and I start my day with some matcha tea latte. I add some almond milk, then I do about half of the milk, half the water, and then I add my matcha. I don't do a lot of it because it's very strong flavor, so I do about a teaspoon. Because I don't drink coffee, I used to add my collagen to my coffee. I add a little bit of it, not much at all, because it also has a little taste, but I add more to my protein shake, so that's fine. And then I also add this lavender syrup. It is sugared for sure, but it just adds such a good flavor. I don't have a ton of sugar in my diet, so a little bit won't kill me. So I just do like a little dash. That's it, just for a little flavor. And that's it. That is my matcha. I use my milk frother on my espresso machine. And that is how I make my matcha in the morning. Don't frozen, so I want to show you how delicious it looks. I really recommend if you're thinking to stop drinking coffee, I recommend to switch to matcha. It has high antioxidants and it's just really healthy for you. One of the reasons why I stopped drinking coffee was because it was not serving me. It dehydrates me, gives me anxiety, it gives me sweaty hands. I was having acid reflux at night. It just was not serving me. So, cheers to my matcha. Guys, it's 8:24 and I am breaking my fast. So for breakfast, I'm gonna have the Siggy yogurt. I don't know if you guys know about it. It's made with coconut. I have about half of that cup. I already pre-washed and cut my strawberries and my walnuts and coconut flakes. So I have about a half a cup of this. Washed berries, obviously always berries. Berries. I like to do blueberries as well, but I don't have any right now. I also prefer Greek yogurt, but this is the only yogurt I have right now. It's the yogurt that I give my son. It's dairy free, has about 11 grams of protein. So to my parfait, I add some coconut flakes, some chopped walnuts, a little bit of cinnamon, and I mix and I enjoy. So that's my breakfast for today, guys.
Hey guys, so we're gonna make a protein shake. I just came back from my lower body workout. I definitely need something substantial because I did legs and I have to go run some errands. So let's make it. Usually I use a half a banana. So the other half I will definitely freeze it. So we don't need that right now. And then I just have a bunch of extra frozen berries. We're gonna add those. Not all of them though. I don't need so many. Like half of that is perfect. I always add my fruit first, so that I kind of have an order how I do things. I like to add 1 or 2 dates for extra sweetness and fiber. Can't miss my little bunch of spinach on my smoothies. Everything is always organic, of course. Then we're gonna do the liquids, and I do about half a cup of this almond milk. I love it. It's just very sweet, vanilla flavored milk. I like to add it here first so that I know how much I am actually adding. And then I fill it up with a little bit more water. About that much. Okay. And dump that in there to wet all the dry fruits. And then I actually add a lot of stuff to my smoothies. I add fiber. I used to measure it, but honestly, I don't now because it just takes too long. I just add a good amount of organic fiber. Most of the stuff that I'm showing you today in this smoothie, I get on Amazon. I have it on a subscription. It gets here every couple of months, so I don't have to worry about it when I run out of it. Some hemp seeds for extra protein, good fats. Of course, we're gonna add plant-based protein powder. Oh, this one does not have a spoon. So a scoop. I just opened it yesterday and I didn't realize it didn't have a scoop. That's fine. We're gonna borrow this spoon from a little friend, which is new to our collagen. Alright, I don't have a scoop, so give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back with a scoop. I don't know what happened to all my scoops. So we need I mean, I'm a small person, so I don't really need a whole scoop. So I add a half a scoop of my collagen. Actually, I need to borrow that spoon too for my protein powder. And then we are gonna use a generous scoop of protein powder. And that is it, guys. That is my protein shake. Because the berries were frozen, I'm not gonna add any ice. Sometimes I feel like when I add ice to my smoothies, they're too thick and too cold, if that makes any sense. And it just takes forever for it to like cool down a little bit. So I don't like it when it's too cold. So anyway, let's get making this delicious smoothie for me. Maybe you could see it. I'll get loud in 1 second. Okay. Let's taste this deliciousness. So it has a little bit of a funny like brownish color, but what I add for the kids smoothie sometimes, they like it with spinach, but they don't like it with the smoothie. It's great. I add what's the name of this, maki powder. It's like very purpley powder. It's almost like an acai fruit, but it's dried, and I add that powder to them, to their smoothies, and it's like a really pretty purple. So they like it better. Let's see how good this is. Yes, that was delicious. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish my smoothie, and I have to go ready to run some errands. See you in my next video. Bye.
Hey guys, I just wanted to really quickly show you my lunch. This is just basically last night's dinner. A salad with chickpeas, tomatoes, red onions, mixed greens, of course, and some salmon. So I would ideally have a bigger salmon than this, but that's all we have. So luckily I have a lot of peas, so that will add to my protein intake. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of lemon juice. When I make my salad, I never add dressing to it because I want it to last fresh in the fridge. So I add it afterwards. Just a couple drops of balsamic vinaigrette and a little drop of olive oil, good fats, and then I'm just gonna give it a good toss. And that is my lunch for today, guys. Just running around like crazy today, so I don't have a lot of time to show you more, but this is it. Hey guys, it's 4:30 and it's 4:36 and it's time for my afternoon snack. Just wanted to show you what I prepared for myself. So I am very proud of myself. I made my own hummus. I love hummus in the afternoon or in the morning during my snack time with some veggies and some chips. I found it very easy to make. It's healthy, it's filling, nutrition dense. So I want to share this with you because this literally took me like 3 minutes to put together, and it just goes to show that you don't always have to go and grab a package of chips or processed food when you need a snack. You can have something healthy at hand, filling and amazing and delicious, and it doesn't take any time. So yep, here's my afternoon snack. I'm gonna enjoy it now, and I will see you at dinner time. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video to show you my dinner. I made Argentinian empanadas, and I cannot wait to enjoy this deliciousness. Good night.